Friend? Friend? She hate me. Go! Live! Don't touch that switch! You'll blow us all to atoms! We belong dead. Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my video response to JWUniverse's 1200 subs contest. Congrats on the 1200 subs. You totally, of course, deserve it. And you, JW, I know I told you this before, probably I think in one of the comments or something. I love that you're so opinionated and you do great videos, and I love that you're really prolific with making your videos. And I wish I could do videos that as frequently as you can, but like I say, you always have good content, and you always come up with great ideas and stuff for contests, and I don't think I give you credit for this. For when my contest is currently going on right now, I did copy off of you because I thought that was a great idea of letting people pick what they want. I think that's a great idea, rather than, because it's always a struggle to try to get people what they want, and it's better, why not let people pick their own. I think that's great, and I think I got it from you and from Corey Reviews. I think he was the first one I saw do it, and I think I saw you do it after that, or it doesn't matter. But both of you came up with, that's a great idea. I think I'll be doing that probably in the future for most of my contests in the future, just because I think it makes more sense. Let people pick what they want. That makes sense. Anyway, you asked a couple of questions for your contest, and okay, the first question is, what's your favorite video game? And I'm going to date myself by saying this because I'm not really a gamer. I don't have Xbox 360 or gee, I can't even think of the other thing. that's how old school I am. Okay, my favorite video game would be Asteroids. I know I'm dating myself with that. That's back in the 80s probably, I think. But I used to love that game where you shoot the rocks. I had it, you know, we had a pizza shop around the corner from my school, and we used to go there at lunchtime and play it part of the time. And also I had it on one of my earliest computers, Asteroids. I used to play it all the time. I used to really like Asteroids. I know that's real old. I'm dating myself with that. Now the second question is, who's your favorite wrestler? Okay, see, I had two favorites growing up. The Ultimate Warrior, who I just thought was insane, and Bret the Hitman Hart. So if you're going to go out favorite out of that, I'm going to go with the Hitman. Okay, I love the Warrior, Bret, and love his crazy, insane speeches where he just ramble on and just go crazy. But I'm going to go with Bret the Hitman Hart. I just loved Bret Hart. It was just something about him, you know, with the shades. I thought he was so cool, and, you know, the leather jacket, and like I said, the excellence of execution. Bret Hitman Hart, Bret was the shit. Okay, and I don't care about that, the Montreal screw job, screw that, and for that reason alone, I was, you know, I kind of calmed down on my hate of Shawn Michaels since Bret Hart actually came back and apologized, you know, and not apologized, but he came back and kind of made amends with Vince McMahon and stuff, and kind of shook Shawn Michaels' hand. But Shawn Michaels was a dick back then, okay, a real dick, okay. And I love the Hitman, and they totally got misused in WCW, okay. But I'll move on. Okay, the next question you asked, what's your favorite sci-fi movie of all time? That's hard, because there's a lot of great science fiction movies. Forbidden Planet, which I love, which is good. Like I said, Aliens is good. But I'm going to go with The Thing is good. That's a sci-fi horror thing. But I'm going to go with T2 for obvious reasons. But I love the Terminator 2. I think that was just because the first Terminator movie was outstanding, great concept. Arnold total kick-ass as a villain. But this one, they kind of flipped the switch a little bit, have him come back as a Terminator protecting John Connor. And of course, Sarah Connor, who's everybody thinks is a nut, locked up in a mental institution. Of course, her son comes to rescue her, and then you have all these great things going on. The T-1000 coming after them, played by the great Robert Patrick, and you have them trying to stop Cyberdyne for basically Sarah Connor's trying to kill Miles Dyson. That's his name, I believe, Miles Dyson. So Terminator 2 always has a special kind of place in my heart. Plus, I went to the Universal Studios years ago I went to the Terminator Experience 2 times, and I love that. Okay, and plus my boys back there. So T2, that would be my favorite sci-fi movie of all time. Okay, now the third and last question, or was that the fourth one? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, fourth question. What is it, 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. I'm sorry, I can't count. Okay, my favorite director of all time. That's extreme. This is an incredibly hard question. Okay, because I love Spielberg, I love Christopher Nolan, love Zack Snyder, love Martin Scorsese, love Francis Ford Coppola. This is hard. But I think I'm going to settle for somebody more recent. I'm going to go with Quentin Tarantino. And the reason I want to go with him is because in his movies, which I love, because he writes and directs them, the dialogue is always a thing in his movie. His movies always have great dialogue in them. And for a long time, I'm going to say Reservoir Dogs, but that's a favorite, of course. But which I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank on. What the hell's the name of the movie? I'm drawing a blank on the movie. Hold on for a minute. Let me check this out real quick, because I'm drawing a complete blank on the movie. One of my favorite movies of his. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I did a brain freeze for a minute. Pulp Fiction. I thought that movie was the great, because the dialogue in that movie is just absolutely fantastic. And that's the thing with his movies, with Quentin Tarantino. His movies, the dialogue is always so great, and the stories are always so interesting. And I just love, like I said, I'm gonna say, is a word for like not verbal diarrhea. His dialogue is always the thing in his movies, and that's what. And I love movies with great dialogue that you can remember, and this just makes to me, this makes the movie when you have great dialogue and great characters. And I think Quentin Tarantino is really good at that. And like I said, and for a long time I thought Pulp Fiction was his best movie. I love that movie. But then Inglourious Basterds came out, and I absolutely fell in love with that movie. Again, just the whole Nazi era settings, the different stories that were going on, and Christopher Waltz's performance, who is just outstanding. And Brad Pitt as Lieutenant Aldo Ray will never not be funny. Okay, and Michael Fassbender in there, just Diane Kruger, just a great movie and a great story, and that great scene with the bear when Brad Pitt introduced Guy Wants to Die for the Motherland. Bear oblige. I love that scene. That's just absolutely fantastic. So and then Django Unchained came out, in December, and I went and saw that. And again, another great movie with great dialogue and great story. And that's why I'm going to go with Quentin Tarantino. That, and plus, like I said, Reservoir Dogs. What's the other movie that he did? I'm drawing a blank. Movie with Pam Grier, which I'm drawing a complete blank, and Robert De Niro and Samuel Jackson. So I'm drawing a complete blank on. Okay, I'll put it over the title list. I can't know it. I'm drawing a blank on that. That was great. I love the dialogue in his movies. Quentin Tarantino is just, and I don't know, I just love his, and then he directs them. So I think he's just one of the best filmmakers ever, and it's a total robbery that he could nominate for Best Director for Django Unchained. That's a total robbery. Okay, and they should, from now on, just my little mini rant, they should not let the Academy vote. Okay, they should let the fans vote. The people that actually go to the movies and see them vote on the Academy Awards. That's my rant. But screw the Academy. Okay, those old people, fossils and stuff. They don't want to see anything. Especially that one guy that said something about that Zero Dark 30 shouldn't be nominated for Best Picture. He's an idiot. Okay, it's a great movie, and I forgot some actor that said that comment. But anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, yeah. So Quentin Tarantino, I'm gonna put him as my favorite director, even though there's a lot of other directors I really love. But I'm gonna go with Quentin Tarantino because I love the dialogue in his movies, and he just and what I forgot, Kill Bill. Jeez, I'm drawing a blank on that. The Kill Bill movies, just great. And like I said, the dialogue, great. I love the actors that he picks for his movies, and it's Quentin Tarantino. That's it. Okay, so thank you, JW, for having this contest, and thank you again for giving back. I love when people do that. And Anybody, feel free to leave your comments down below, and I'll leave a link to JW's channel down below so you can sub to him. He's a great guy. He makes videos almost every day, and like I said, hats off to you for doing that, because I would love to do that, you know, but my brain doesn't work that way. Okay, so congrats again on the subs, and thank you again for having this contest. And this is Trade Pastor saying so long and take care.